What's good, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge and 5 more best bets for the night in sports. And boy, this is the beginning of our week, and we have an incredible week for you. If you didn't tune in live just a few moments ago, the Early Wedge, we did a full breakdown of Players Championship. I encourage you to go watch that on demand. But for the here and now, we've only got 2 hours until the games start tonight. We've got Conference Championship Week starting today. Let's bring in the stars of the show because we're going to go 5 wide today. You know him. You love him. Joe's already asking, where's AB at? Well, AB's back in the house. Lower right there. Jamie from Social, the lead analyst for our brand new data science team. And we love him, the Speculator, and, of course, EC. I saw you in the chat on the Early Wedge, big boy. Don't act like I didn't see you. I saw you.
Yeah, I was there.
And,
yeah, no, of
FOMO?
course I always, Coach. I always have FOMO when I'm not on. But I'll tell you, great picks, and I have one outright from each of you, which makes me feel good.
Oh, okay. Very, very good. By the way, for many of you who don't know, Jamie runs our social media team here at SportsLine The Early Edge. An amazing addition. And we're going to do a little something just for you golf fans in the course of the next 24 hours. I just cleared it with Jamie. We'll have it on SportsLine. Follow us there as we speak. All right. No time to waste. Speculator, you know you're in the first spot. What do you like today?
Yeah, our model, like we said yesterday with EC, we go straight off the model, and the model decided to pick the boringest game in the NBA tonight. Wizards at Pistons, over 222.5. Our Sportsline AI is predicting a total of 227, so giving you a little significant edge here. But I understand why the model is on this. The Wizards have scored 114.2 points per game in their last 10, and on defense, they haven't really been doing much. They've allowed 112.9 points per game, and the Pistons, they've lost 9 out of their last 10. They averaged 106, which seems a little low, but 2 of those games were against a really good defense in the Cavaliers. You take those 2 games out of the equation, and in the last 8 without the Cavs, they've been averaging 110.9 points per game. The Wizards are serious about making a playoff push. They're going to come out, score a bunch, play fast, and try to win this game easy. That's why we're on the over 222.5.
Joe says in the chat, Spector's hair changes day to day. What was today's motivation for that hair?
Also, sometimes you got to have a little curl going down. Sometimes you got to go straight back, sometimes side part, like.
I feel you. I'm doing the same thing right now. Yeah. I haven't grown hair in 20 years. Oh, man. I started shaving my head when I was 18. You know that, Specty? You'll get there someday. Don't worry about it. You'll get to 18 someday. It's all right. All right. Everybody says you look like you're 11. All right, Jamie, low-key, you have become a savage as part of the Early Edge crew. You just throw out winner after winner after winner. It's all you do. Now, you may not go 3-0, but your information is next level. You are up, sir. What do you like today?
What's up, Coach? I'm still sweating that pick I gave out on Saturday. I don't know if anybody tailed that Bradley Beal under. It went into overtime, and we got out there barely. I couldn't even stand up by the time that pick was cleared. As soon as it went into overtime, I was like, this is cooked. But the under still hit by, I think, a point. It was points and rebounds. He had 1 rebound all of overtime. But speaking of those picks, we're going to roll back to one of those guys we played on Saturday, which is Brook Lopez. He's got to be one of my favorite guys to bet on. I believe there's no Holiday or Giannis tonight, so I like Lopez to go over 17.5 points. He's hit this number 4 of the last 7, and in reality, if Giannis and Holiday aren't there, the volume's going to be there for him. He when he goes over his number, he usually blows by it. I said this on Saturday, so I expect him to do that again. Next, we're going to move over to Randall over 27.5 points. Another injury. I expect Brunson to be out. And 4 of the last 5 without Brunson. Randall's hit this number. He's hit this number 4 of his last 6 alone. And last time he went up against the Hornets, he put up 33 points. I like him to take care of business tonight. The Knicks are back, so they're playing really good basketball. And they're going up against a Hornets team who honestly just does not have a great defense. And finally, I like Delon Wright to go over 12.5 points and rebounds. He's done this in 6 of his last 7 games. And he's done this with just points alone in 3 of his last 6 games. He's got a good matchup. So, I expect him to take care of business tonight and get all our people tailing these bets all the bread they need.
And you just got added to SportsLine, correct? So all these bets are up there?
Yeah, you can now find my picks on SportsLine along with EC. We are now on the website, so you can find my picks there. Every time I'm on Early Edge, and if I throw some picks out during the week.
See, you bring me out, you bring me up, and then you bring me right back down. See what you did there? You could have just said, "Yeah, I'm on there," but I know EC was so happy.
He's a team player.
He literally called
player.
3 a.m. 3 a.m. the other day. My phone, and that's apparently when he got the email saying he was a part of SportsLine officially, and he had to call to tell me that 3 a.m. Thank you, EC. Thank you. Now, where do I go? Where do I go? Well, I got to throw my personal feelings aside. So EC has earned the right to be in the maestro spot. So AB, there is some midweek college baseball that goes underneath the radar, but not your radar, big boy. What do you like?
Correct, sir. Now, first off, when we get EC here, on the site, obviously, as you're just, speaking of, we're going to have to get his dating picks on here as well because we need to know, right? Because when this man has a date, he's like 78.6%. So, yeah. You know what? You're gonna have to start working these in, to the little subject area on there. But yeah, we'll talk to the boss.
You, AB. Yeah, I'll do that for you. I got that.
Yeah. Hey, just don't leave it blank. You got to have some dates on there. All right. Anyways, we'll get to college baseball here. Look, we've got a parlay that we're going to play here. All right, pays out at plus 105. It's a 2-leg parlay. We're gonna take Florida at home against Florida Atlantic in UCLA. Now, you're talking about two top 15 teams in the country in Florida and UCLA. And here's the added bonus with UCLA. All right. They're going up against Long Beach State, who just took a red eye from North Carolina, East Coast to West, overnight to come play this game. And UCLA, what have they been doing? Just chilling at the crib. They're not worried about anything at all. They're going to roll them up. So we got that one. And people have been asking, the AB3 is back for today. We've got another.
Oh!
Yeah, Coach, it's back. We got a 3-leg, obviously, college baseball money line parlay. We're gonna take Texas, we're gonna take TCU, and we're gonna take Stanford. All three of these teams playing at home. All three of these teams playing against, quite frankly, high school baseball teams tonight. So we should feel good. That one pays out plus 105 as well. So it's Texas, TCU, Stanford, and then the first one, Florida, UCLA.
Joe just said Coach is trying to mess with AB's flow. Maybe.
Look, I'm not even good enough to have a flow. So, if you're going to come in this just banana land applesauce brain, good luck. It's tough.
By the way, I want you guys to think about this image right now because somebody in the chat just tipped me off. We have a showdown today between the maestro and the counselor, correct? And the number was 2.5, correct? Guess what the score is with 1 second left in the game? 61-60.
Wow.
Georgia Tech. So Sia could win the showdown without winning the game plus 2.5. That is next level handicapping right there. And wherever the maestro is right now, he is slamming something on the table. I told him, play the money line at minus 140 like I did. But no, he went, 2.5 goes up. Okay. I tried to tell him. All right. I've got the game up right here. So, EC, if you can try and concentrate, we have arrived at your part of the show. Do not, and by the way, last night you went 2 out of 3, correct?
I did, correct.
2 out of 3 last night?
Yeah, correct.
So I tailed those, so I was happy. I was happy with you yesterday. Mm-hmm. Will I be happy with you at the end of tonight? That's the question.
All right, Coach, here's the thing. I don't love anything today. I'm not betting my house on any of these plays today. Maybe a room in the house, but not the entire house. All right, so here are the 3 plays today. We got one that starts in an hour and a half, so you guys better hurry up. UT Arlington and Grand Canyon over 133. Now, when these two teams played on January 12th, it was 80-48 Grand Canyon. The over-under was 128.5. That's 128. GCU, which is about half an hour from where I live out here, averages 74.5 points per game, and they've hit 74 or more in 11 of their last 15. Now, Arlington's last 5 games have gone over this total. I think Grand Canyon scores at least 75 today, and I think Arlington gets us to at least 60, and I think we hit this by at least a couple points. That's a good explanation? All right, well, that's number 1. Number 2, we're going to do another over-under from the Southland Conference. Yep, we're digging deep again today. McNeese State and Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Try saying that 5 times fast. Over 146.5. In the last 17 games, Texas A&M Corpus Christi games have gone over 150 points 14 times. So 14 out of 17. They've played these two teams this year, 155 and 131 total points this season. A&M CC, easier to say, 17th in the country in scoring this year at 80.6 points a game. McNeese is in the third game in 3 nights. A&M Corpus Christi, nice and rested. So 7 of the last 8 McNeese games over 150 plus. The only one that was not was when they played Corpus Christi, and the total was 131. I just have a feeling that tonight we're going to see another shootout, because in the most recent matchup, McNeese State was 5 of 29 from three-point range. That's only 17%. And on the season, their average is nearly double that. So I think we're going to see somewhere in the range of 80 to 70 at least. And so take the over there. So a couple of overs. And then I'm actually going to deviate here and go with a favorite to cover the line. Northern Kentucky, who we discussed yesterday, the Norse, which I did not know what that was. And AB corrected me and explained that. And Noah, after the show, was giving me grief for not knowing what Norse was. What can I say? Anyways, they're a 2.5-point favorite against Cleveland State in the Horizon League final. Now, these two teams have played twice this season, and both games have been decided by exactly 1 point. But the reason I'm taking the Norse, they are 7-0 against the spread in their last 7. They've won 6 of those outright. Cleveland State, in their last 11 games, 3-8 against the spread. And finally, Northern Kentucky is 29th in the country in points per game allowed at 63.6. Defense wins championships. And tonight, Northern Kentucky covers.
Oh, somebody didn't do their homework last night. Somebody just stepped right in front of the freight train known as the coach. I'm not even going to draw it out. I'll take Cleveland State plus 2.5 for whatever you want to bet on this particular game. Let me know. Are you in or are you out?
Hit the music.
It's gonna be a showdown.
This will be a blowout. Remember
It will.
this part of the show. Don't interrupt my flow. Remember this part of the show. When Cleveland State rolls tonight, and then I post it just like I said it was going to happen. Right here, right now, Cleveland State, the Vikings romp tonight over Northern Kentucky. Romp tonight over Northern Kentucky.
Coach, I gave you rationale. I mean, this is a great defensive team. They're going to hold them in check.
Okay, we'll see. The beautiful part is they're going to play this game tonight, and we will see. AB, put a timestamp right here on this part of the show. All right, Jamie, what do you think? Do you like Cleveland State or you like Northern Kentucky? You're not going to hurt my feelings,
Coach. I'm EC's been hot. I'm going to back my boy. I backed him up early in the show. I'm back in EC.
My boy,
right there.
My boy, that is not a train you want to jump on right now, big boy. I can promise you that. Specty, I know you're with your boy right here. Specty,
I'm gonna stay neutral.
I knew that answer was coming. I knew that.
Let me just say we finished up the SportsLine college basketball model. So very soon I will pick a side. But I will say, since Jamie's going with EC, I'm a roll.
Oh hell no! Hell no! No, hell no! I don't want you to back me now. Not after that. Not after that. I'll be on an island all by myself. I got thick shoulders. I got wide.
Yeah, I gotta see the numbers, Coach. I don't make picks without the numbers, so I gotta see the numbers.
Yeah, I'm more of a gut better myself. Oh my goodness, I can't believe all of you. I'm not even going to ask AB because all of you are going to be against me.
Coach,
thank you, Rick, in the chat.
I'm definitely in on this. I'm with you, dude. 100%, dude.
Hey, EC,
in our group text, legitimately,
yes.
Coaches out here paying bills on Showdown money. People are just sending it to them. There's no chance in hell that I'm fading Coach on a Showdown. No chance.
I mean, EC did say he'd bet a room in the house. So Coach is officially going to own a portion of EC's house at this point.
I'm surprised he didn't.
I've I've handed him two showdowns literally on a silver platter. It's because I felt bad for him because he's having such a bad run. I don't feel bad for him anymore. Would you like to double it?
3 against
Would
no,
you like?
no,
Would you like to double?
no?
I didn't
No,
think so.
I won't. No,
I didn't
5
think so.
and 3 against you in showdowns. 5 and 3.
I literally said I handed it to you. I'm done doing that. You're no longer new. You're no longer new. I don't feel sorry for you anymore.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you, Coach.
Who are you? What in the world? Jamie all of a sudden is walking in with this today? Okay. Okay. He's got guts. He's got
Just kick.
What is
Just
it? I don't
kick
even
the
know
door.
that
I'm gonna
word.
put the recap up. He just kicked the door open over here.
Damn, son. I respect it, though. All right, here we go. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here's the recap. EC, 3 plays tonight. UT Arlington, Grand Canyon, over 133. We'll cash that. McNeese State, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, over 146.5. We'll cash that. Northern Kentucky, I'm telling you right now, you play Northern Kentucky, you will lose. Then Speculator, our lead data scientist. Oh, he mixed it up in the laboratory, came out with this. Pistons, we don't play them very often. But the numbers do not lie, as Jamie just let me know. Wizards, Pistons over 222.5. Then Jamie, suddenly my arch nemesis. Downright over 12.5 points and rebounds. Julius Randle over 27.5. The only thing that scares me about Randle is they could blow out the Charlotte tonight. They could blow him out. If they don't, he'll sail to the over. I'm going to play Quigley, his over as well. Brooke Lopez over 17.5. And then how about my man AB? Officially off his deathbed and back from midweek college baseball. Little Florida, UCLA, Texas, TCU, and Stanford. 2 different moneyline parlays. And oh, by the way, because I know you guys always ask, AB is allowed to make whatever moneyline parlays he wants. EC, however, has to get them approved.
And that's why I take Coach in showdowns, because EC has to ask him if he can make a pick.
I've been here since day one. I started this brand, EC. Come on, kid. I started this. So with all that being said, damn it, I love doing this so much. I love this so much. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. Do not play Northern Kentucky. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in-5 tickets, again, except Northern Kentucky, straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love ball, except for Jamie and EC. But I love the Speculator, and I love AB. A little dissension in the ranks. Never hurt anybody. It makes you stronger. I am the coach. We're here every single day, multiple times a day. Why do we do it? Well, we grind for you so we can win with you here at the Early Edge, where sometimes, yes, just sometimes, we do it in 5. Good luck.